Before we start this episode, I just wanted to take a moment to go over some things that we had talked about in our last episode. The last episode, we talked about a shooting that happened in our hometown not too long ago. And at the time, we didn't really know any news. We only knew that there was a young girl and her boyfriend were shot. She was shot in her torso and her head, and I'm not too sure where her boyfriend was shot, but he was also a target of gun violence. They were both in the hospital, and it was just released not too long ago that she has succumbed to her injuries and she has passed away. She was 17. Her name was Isabella Perez, and she was 17. She lost her life to gun violence, and I would like to take this moment to do a moment of silence for her and to send out prayers and love to her family, prayers for healing, prayers for just getting over this, not even getting over, obviously you can never get over something like that, but trying to live with this impossible thing that she's never coming home. And prayers for strength for her boyfriend, who has to live with this survivor's guilt almost that most people feel when something tragic like this happens. So to Isabella Perez and her family, I give you my prayers, I give you my condolences, and Jason and I and all of our, viewers and followers here at the Straighten Up podcast wish you nothing but peace, love, and hopefully one day healing of your heart, healing of your soul, and mending of your family.
Yeah, if you guys want to look up her name, they are still looking for who did this. So if you find any information, go ahead and I'm sure there'll probably be a phone number or something on the article. Go ahead and give that number a call.
And as always, with things like this, with situations like this, with something so serious, if you see something, say something, because you could potentially save a life. What was it doing? Oh,
introducing the show.
My mind went blank. Okay. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast, Straighten Up with Jason and Eddie.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Eddie, and we're so excited to be back again with another episode coming into your phones, into your homes, in the least creepiest way possible.
It's always a little creepy.
We have a couple of things we want to talk about today, and I think you're really going to like it. We have some conspiracy theories. We have some letdowns. We have some crazy things. Do we have crazy things? I'm just trying to make it exciting.
Yeah. Stay tuned to see if there's any crazy things.
Listen, spoiler alert, there's not. The craziest thing I think about this podcast is that we're dressed up.
Yeah, let's address the elephant in the room.
Yeah. I'm trying to lose weight, Jason, honestly. You know I've been going to the gym. You know I'm trying to go cut back. Yeah, address me.
Let's address the really insecure elephant in the room.
In the arms.
For only 19 cents a day.
You can take away my food. No, in all seriousness, no, we were supposed to go to the MTV Movie Awards.
Yeah, that was today.
We had tickets, and unfortunately...
Yeah, so if you guys aren't aware, there's a writer's strike happening right now.
Strike!
Yes, which we fully support.
100%. 100%. Yes, I support that.
We had gotten the tickets last minute, and we were planning on going. And then over the last 3 or 4 days, we just started hearing more and more about it. Drew Barrymore had pulled out his host. There was a handful of presenters that decided that they didn't want to go. And
we didn't get to go.
Yeah. So we're going to be noble. We decided not to go.
We pulled out.
Yeah, we said, never mind. We won't stand in the audience.
Pull out game, strong. but we still got dressed up to go, though.
Yeah, so we had our outfits and everything picked. We stressed, trying to figure out what we were gonna wear.
We stressed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We stressed. I stressed.
I knew what I was gonna wear.
I stressed out so much, and this is all I came up with.
What do you mean all? You look great.
Thanks. I was hoping you'd say that.
You're one of those girls on Facebook that'd be like,
oh
I
my
look
God,
ugly.
I'm so ugly.
I'm going to delete this later. And people are like, no, what are you talking about?
Oh, okay, I won't. Felt cute, might delete later. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we, we're bitter, but we look better.
You know what? Amen. Cheers.
I was super excited for Drew Barrymore. I think that's what I was
Yeah.
looking forward to the most with the MTV Awards. Because I love Drew Barrymore. Who doesn't love Drew Barrymore?
Yeah. Amen. 51st Dates. Okay, what's your favorite
Never
Drew,
been kissed.
Drew Barrymore? What's your favorite movie by her?
Never been kissed.
Okay.
51st Dates.
E.T.
Charlie's Angels. E.T. She was in so many things.
Oh my god. You know what's crazy is that
The Drew Barrymore show.
yeah.
Let's
not
be real.
Forget. I don't think I
Lest
realized
you forget.
how many things she's been in.
She's been in
I know.
the limelight since she was an infant.
Mm-hmm.
She is Hollywood.
Yeah, there's like a documentary about her, right?
The stuff that she's gone through in her life is
Yeah.
crazy.
I've
She
been seeing
said,
clips.
yeah, she has, she talked about how she was at a Hollywood party. I don't think she was 13. I think she was like 10 or 9. She was young.
Yeah.
And these Hollywood elitists were like, oh yeah, have a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Sit on my lap.
Yeah.
Come to Papa. You
And her
know?
mom was just cool
Hold on.
with it.
Just in case you couldn't hear my lap. Come to Papa. Sit on my lap and drink this alcoholic beverage with me. Smooch, smooch, kiss, kiss.
Yeah.
Little girl.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But thankfully, she's made it to where she is today. And
Yeah.
she's able to be her own like independent woman who runs her own talk show and is able to employ people and,
And
treat them
she's
nicely.
amazing.
Yeah.
She is such an amazing person. She's such an amazing activist. She's such an amazing supporter of the people.
Yes. 100%. As much as we were a little bit let down about not being able to go to the awards, it was a noble thing for her to do.
Yeah, and that's
to
what I'm
pull out.
saying though. Like to be in the limelight for as many years as she's been in, and it not corrupt her.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's amazing. I don't
Yeah.
care what anybody says. If anybody says anything negative, which you shouldn't, because it is Drew Barrymore. She's amazing.
Yeah. So we've turned this podcast into a Drew Barrymore. Fan
What's up, everybody?
podcast.
Welcome back to our podcast, Drew Barrymore Live, where we tell you nothing but Drew Barrymore lives.
Oh my god. So obviously speaking about movies and stuff, what movies have you seen recently?
Oh, I think the last movie that I saw in theater was the Mario. No, I'm lying to you. I was gonna say Mario movie, which was a good movie.
It was a very good
The
movie.
Mario movie was amazing. It was so cute. Peaches, peaches, peaches. The last movie I saw actually was the scary movie
Evil Dead Rise.
Evil Dead Rise. Yes.
Yeah, we saw it together.
I don't even know him.
I was like, are we spoiling the fact that we hang out outside of this podcast? Oh, I'm sorry. You have a image to uphold. Yeah. So I went completely by myself to the movie.
Don't tell Jason that I don't want to hang out with him anymore. Anyway, so yeah, we went to the movies together.
Me editing this.
No. So yes, we did see Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that it was a franchise.
Yeah. So I think the last Evil Dead movie was like 2015, I think. And in that amount of time, I forgot just how gory those movies are. And I used to be the biggest fan of gore. I've
never
about
been
the
a
Saw
fan
movies.
of gore. Never, ever.
Really?
Yes, gore. Listen, I can watch a movie, or even just in life.
Mhm.
Like if you have a cut, oh man, you have a cut on your finger. That sucks. Oh no, you just broke your leg. That sucks. But for me to see it happen, to me to see you cut it.
You just broke your
To
leg.
me-
That sucks.
No, no.
Oh, darn.
Oh, rats, you know.
Oh, you got a paper cut. Oh, you broke your leg. Oh.
But what I'm saying is like, to see it happen, I cannot.
Yeah.
But if I see it after it's happened, like, oh my God, you just broke your leg. But it'd be like, oh, you just broke it. Like, if to see somebody
Yeah.
break something, like there used to be a show on TV. I don't know if you ever watched. It was called Snapped,
Oh.
and it was literally just clips of people breaking themselves doing various acts, and it would show like they'd kick something, and the foot would go like and break.
Mm.
My mic was fully in front of my face.
So
So, anyways, yeah. So
guys,
this is what I liked a lot. Hello.
I think we might be thinking of the same show, but I don't think it's called Snapped.
Yeah. I'm gonna look it up.
It was hosted by Jacoby, right?
I'm gonna look at who?
From Papa Roach. It was the one where it would show the different clips of the people getting hurt, like, right? And it'd be like them like skateboarding, and it would show them fall, and then it would like be like, how much did they get hurt? Right?
Yeah. Snapped.
Yeah, I don't think Snapped is the one where people go crazy and they murder their families.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not the right show. Um,
Can you see my confusion though?
yeah, 100%. I believed you until I was thinking. I was like, I know what show you're talking about, but it's not.
In my
that.
mind, I'm still seeing snapped, and then people are just breaking their
It's like
bones. Is it cracked?
no, it's a one-word thing.
Broken.
I'm pretty sure the show you're thinking about is called Scarred.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
called because that would make sense because you break a leg and you get a scar.
Yeah, it took me a second to.
Listen, I could never watch that show. I remember it the very first time it aired, and I was like, "Oh, that's crazy!" Like these things, because like I think of ridiculousness, and it just he just shows people doing stupid things. I'm like, "Oh, probably that," and then a bone snapped, and I literally projected myself away from the TV because I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I can't. It's traumatizing for me.
Yeah, no, I used to all the time. Every time a new Saw movie would come out, I'd be so excited to see it. And I mean, it might be a little bit twisted, but like, it never bothered me to see people get cut, to see people like to see the blood, to see whatever. Like, it didn't bother me.
No, I couldn't. I think one of the most memorable scenes in a Saw movie. There's a table, right? It's a table, and they have to stick their hand in the table, and there's just a saw going in between their fingers, and then to collect blood, they had to collect enough blood to weigh down whatever it is to open the door, and there's only two of them, and the saw is going, and it's just like this, and it goes in and down, and they're down here, and he pulls it out, and the hands all. I can't. It was so. Oh, I love the Saw movies.
I said I used to. I can't do it anymore. I'm an adult and I don't know how to do that. No, I am uncomfortable.
My name is Jason and I'm a man, baby.
Wait. But yeah, no, I can't do blood anymore. I can't do seeing people get hurt. I can't do that in movies. So watching Evil Dead, it's one of those movies that's super gory. Like literal pools of blood just rushing down the elevator.
Yeah.
And it gets me now.
The pool of blood wasn't big a thing for me. It was listen, this is a spoiler. She bit off his nose.
Oh.
No,
yeah.
she bit out his eyeball.
Yeah.
She bit him. It was gross. It was a lot.
The one where she was chewing glass.
Yeah, listen, this may be an ick for some people, but 100% I was like this.
Yeah, no, I will fully just.
I was 100% blocking. Please, I cannot watch this. Don't.
What I do during scary movies, most of the time seeing it isn't a huge deal for me. I plug my ears because it's the noise that gets me.
Oh, it's seeing it for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I will sit there. If I know it's gonna be like a jump scare part, like it's getting more and more intense, I'll go and I'll plug my ears, and then I can sit there and I can watch it no problem.
That makes sense though, because if you watch a scary movie on mute, it's not scary. It's a thing.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I do.
Okay.
So if you ever look at me over in the theater and I'm just like,
I'm just like, ew.
I just pretend like I'm like resting my hands on my head. I'm like,
like this.
Got full earmuffs. I'm just, ooh, this is spooky.
Oh no.
What'd you say? What?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What?
What? Oh.
Huh?
Oh, you're leaving? Oh.
What?
Oh, this is a big turn off for you? Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Do you know what I was
call
referencing?
Me.
Do you know what I was referencing?
I don't.
No.
No. Wait. Say it one more time.
Huh?
What?
What?
Trisha.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't hear you say it the first
I
time.
love Trisha Paytas.
Yeah.
Trisha.
Okay. So,
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Trisha, hi. Jason here. Come on the podcast, please. Thank you so much.
Yeah, bring Malibu.
Oh my God.
I would love to hang out with Malibu.
We'll clear out some space for you.
They don't know that we don't have room. Oh, sorry. Anyways, yeah.
So speaking of scary movies, what was like the scary movie for you when you were a kid? The one that got you?
Just like young kid wise?
Yeah, like.
Or like favorite scary movie?
Okay, so I'll go first.
Scarred scary movie or favorite scary movie?
So the one that got me was Child's Play, and that was one that like traumatized me.
Okay, so scarred, scary movie. Got it. Okay. Really,
So,
Child's Play.
Child's Play. So here's my
Hi,
thing.
I'm Chucky.
I watched it at my aunt's house.
Okay.
And it was like all the older cousins, because a lot of my cousins are older than me.
Mm-hmm.
They were all like, we're gonna go into this like other like the guest room and we're gonna watch Child's Play. So I was like, you know what? I want to do it. I think I was like 6.
I want to be a cool kid.
Yeah. They're all like 13, 14, 15.
Choose me.
Pick me.
Love me.
So I go in there, I watch it, terrified out of my mind, left terrified, and then I remember I had a dream that same night
Of Chucky?
that Chucky was in my room, and it was a double dream. I woke up in my dream.
Oh, I hate those kind of dreams.
So I dreamt, and then I was laying in bed, and I remember, or no, I was running from Chucky. I tried to make it into my back door, was about to get killed from him, and I woke up. And I remember I was like, oh my God. Oh, thank God, you know. And then all of a sudden, I looked
Here's
over,
Chucky.
and Chucky was still there. Tell me what's more traumatizing as a 6-year-old to think that, oh, thank God, it was a dream, and then thinking you're
He's
still
there.
Yes. Oh my God, I was terrified. Yeah, no, because I had such a fear of like dolls, I still kind of do a little bit. There's a piece of me that kind of stares at them like,
I know you're
just
alive.
waiting for them to move. You fucking bitch, you better fucking move. Like, you know what I mean?
Blink your eyes.
Right now. Yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
And so like trying to like, I don't know, like trying.
Fucking bitch. 6 years old. You fucking bitch. You better fucking move.
They're like, that's my baby. Stop.
Jason, this is your little brother.
I don't know. It really fueled my fear of dolls. But what was yours?
The one that scarred me the most as a child was Leprechaun.
Yeah.
Leprechaun scared the living dog do out of me. I have vivid memories. Okay, there's 2.
Okay.
Leprechaun and It. For 2 specific scenes, one each.
Okay.
For Leprechaun, there was one scene where one of the protagonists are trying to run from the leprechaun, and they turn, and it's in a long hallway, and the leprechaun just kind of like, and just like shows all of its teeth, and he's just standing there, and I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. It scarred me. It scarred me and scared me. I was scarred, you know. A jump scar.
Jump scar.
Listen, I was so scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
It was such a scary movie. Watching it now, it doesn't scare me because like it's such. I mean, it was good at the time. For its time, the effects and the makeup were great, but now I can see that it's fake.
Isn't it like they're on like Leprechaun in the Hood? Like, I feel like they did the same thing that Child's Play did, where they started making it funnier.
More funny, yeah. They did do that. And I think that's why Child's Play didn't really scare me. I mean, Chucky really never scared me. He was scary, but didn't, like, scar me. But Pennywise...
I can agree with you on this one.
The
original?
Yes, the original. Of course, the original.
Yeah. Tim Curry, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But the one scene in It that scared me, that even to this day as an adult, in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, my glasses. In the back of my mind, I'm like, is something gonna happen? Mm-hmm. The part of the movie where he comes out of the drain.
When
they're in the shower.
Yeah.
And it's just little,
he's
little
like
hole.
the little boy he's showering at the middle school or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then the drain, and he just
comes
out of the drain. Again, goosebumps. It scarred me.
Yeah.
It was scary. That shit scared the fuck out of me.
I really didn't like the scene of when the little boy is like alone in the woods by himself, and he sees Pennywise standing across like the water, and he's just like hi, and like, and also it's like he was his dad first,
yeah,
and then it starts changing. Now he has like the bow, now he has the balloon, now he has the costume, and it slowly becomes Pennywise. That scene got me.
Yeah, I think the part that didn't scare me the least, or didn't scare me the most, the part that didn't scare me, didn't turn into a spider.
Yeah,
which is crazy because I have such a fear of spiders. I'm so scared of spiders. Can I tell you a side story about a spider?
Sure.
There was that festival in our town this weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I went with my my son and his step siblings and his grandma, his step grandma, and we're sitting down and we're eating food, and my son comes And he goes, "Oh, what's that, Dad? It's a spider." But we're sitting on the curb. So I was like, "Oh no, it's not a spider. It's Tambark." He goes, "No, that's a spider." And I was like, "It's not a spider." And I froze.
Full spider.
I went literally like this. My hand was, "You gotta move, run. You gotta go away." Right? I'm sitting down. I'm not moving. And he's like, "What is it? What is it?" I said, "You gotta go. You gotta go." So here comes his stepsister, who's just a year older than him. "What is it?" I was like, "No, go.
Keep moving.
Go away." So my aunt, his grandma, she comes and I was like, "There's a spider." It was a Jason.
It was like, was this a big spider?
Jason.
Let's hear it.
Audience, God.
Anyone who will listen. The spider's listening.
Jason.
The spider's watching at the computer.
I'm literally trying to find something in comparison. A black widow, Jason.
Oh.
A black widow. I can't even show with the camera. This big.
Ooh.
Right next to my leg. I completely froze up like this. I completely froze up. I couldn't move.
It's stalemate, just staring at each other.
In my mind, the moment I tried to move, it was eating me.
Yeah.
That's how big my fear of spiders is. And my aunt was like, she, stepped on it. And she killed it. And she was like, "Oh, it's fine." I was like,
"Oh, you saved my life."
Literally. I was like, "Thank you so much."
I'm forever
Thank you so much. I was like, "She just saved our lives, kids. She just saved our lives."
Make an announcement to the whole crowd. "Everyone, this is a town hero right here."
That's how much of a fear of spiders I have.
That's crazy.
It scared. It literally
They
scares
give me the chills.
No.
But I'm not like frozen.
I'm a deer in headlights.
Yeah.
When there's a spider.
Yeah.
And it proved to be, but only when it's me. If it's just to me, like if I see a spider, but like say I'm somewhere, like I'm with you. "Oh no, there's a spider, gotta kill it. Here comes Captain Eddie.
Yeah.
I'm here. Don't ever fear. Eddie's here. I'll get that spider."
You're not the victim at that point.
No, I'm the hero.
Oh, got it.
But other than that, listen. Help me. Please, where's my knight?
You're tied up on the train tracks.
Help!
By the spider.
Help!
It's just a little spider on your chest.
Full wig, scented dress, tied up. Help! Where's my strong man?
Oh my freaking God.
Oh. So that's why I'm saying it surprises me that when Pennywise turned into a giant spider, that it didn't freak me the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because any other time in my life, a spider would freak me the fuck out, bro. I'm out. I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
You know, that was better. I was gonna say cut the cameras, but
yeah. So what would you say? I mean, obviously, yes, those movies scarred us as children. But what would you say is your favorite scary movie?
Ooh. I think the one that makes me feel like the most like nostalgic and I can still watch to this day and still be a little bit like ooh. Ooh. You know how you get a little ooh?
Ooh.
I have like
I don't know if that's a scary movie that makes you go ooh.
I have two.
Oh.
One of them is Halloween, the original Halloween. I think 19.
Got it.
I feel disrespected.
As you should.
The like 1987, I think Halloween. That one always makes me feel
The one that started it all.
Yeah, like nostalgic and like I still kind of get a little creeped out by it.
I want to know.
How
in the world, in life, can this man walk at a pace of 0.02579 miles per hour, and everybody else is sprinting, driving, biking away, hops on a plane to Peru, and he still beats them there? What's happening?
He is an alien. Surprise! I have a conspiracy theory. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Welcome back to conspiracy theories.
I don't know. I don't think he's human. I don't think he's like.
But he is though.
Yes, he is. But like, there's something different about him. There's something different about him, Dad. The whole idea is that he's like the epitome of evil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he is kind of supernatural in that sense, and so I think
metahuman, superhuman.
I think you gotta release the ideas of what you think a normal person is able to do.
Can I just say though, I'm so thankful that those movies are over.
Why is that?
Not that I'm thankful for that. That sounded wrong, but that it's finally like Michael Myers is dead.
Yeah.
They finally killed him. There's no way for him to come back. In the same sense of Fast and the Furious, 10 coming out?
Is they on 10? I feel
Is
like
it
they're
10?
even farther than that.
Well,
'Cause they
whatever.
did,
Fast
like,
and the Furious, whatever number they're at now.
yeah.
Fast and the Furious should have ended at Fast 5.
Yeah.
It at the latest 5. Once your installment gets so far into the future, it's kind of a stalemate for me.
Mm-hmm.
So Halloween Ends I was like, fuck yeah, they got him. Like,
yeah.
I was.
I'm glad they finally showed it.
Yeah,
You
in
know
my
what I mean?
mind, I was marching with those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got him. You know,
Did we see that movie together too?
I don't know.
I think we did.
Maybe.
I was trying to remember.
We spend too much time together.
And now we have a whole podcast together.
I quit.
Bye.
Mic off.
Cut the mic. Deadass.
So what's your second one?
My second one is Paranormal Activity.
All of them or a certain
No,
one?
only up until 3. Because Paranormal Activity was one of the first. Are you just flipping me off at all?
I'm scratching my nose.
My freaking choices?
I can't scratch my nose?
No. Not here on the Straighten Up podcast. And so, yeah, I think it's Paranormal Activity because it was one of the first movies in a while. Now, not so much. Like, it doesn't necessarily scare me now, but at the time, it got me.
Yeah, because it made it seem so real.
It was so suspenseful.
Yeah.
You would sit there in the theater, in silence, where it's dark, and you just wait for something to happen.
But see, then it kind of got into a pattern with the other Paranormal Activities that it'd be normal, right? Like you're saying, it's a normal video footage, but all of a sudden you hear, and then that's when, okay, something scary is about to happen. It was a warning.
Yeah.
Then for me anyways, I'd go back, and every movie had the normal. Once that low buzzing started, oh shit.
Here we go.
Shit's about to go down. But I agree with you. That scared the shit out of me too.
Yeah, I remember I went with my family, and my sister Alicia was right here on my, just holding me the whole time, covering her face, and then afterwards we all left the theater because, I mean, obviously we've talked about the fact that we're haunted, have experienced many a ghost thing.
Right. Yes.
And
correct.
so we went back home, and I was still scared. I just kept thinking that I was gonna get dragged down the hallway. I kept waiting for it. I was laying there on the couch, just like, okay, just fucking do it already. Just please.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. You're like freaking Cindy from the scary movies.
Oh, yeah.
What
are you waiting for?
Just do it. What are you waiting for?
And I remember we got home from the theater, and my sister Amanda went into the bathroom, and then my brother went and turned off the light and slammed the door shut, and she screamed and collapsed to the floor. Oh my God. I'm telling you, it really got us. It was a good movie. Funny. Anyways, what are yours?
I think my favorite scary movie of all time would have to be Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Okay.
I will say this till the day I die. It was a very good scary movie to me. I remember because my mom had she dropped my cousin and I off to watch it. My cousin Christina, she and I went to go see it together. My mom had to buy us tickets because we were too young to watch it by ourselves. So my mom just dropped us off.
Yeah.
I guess my mom ended up staying. I didn't know. And so I found this out later, and I bring this up because I remember in the movie while we were together, my cousin and I was how you were saying your sister was with you, with my cousin. Literally, I remember I haven't been in a movie since then, really, where I've screamed out loud so many times of fear. And I remember getting back into the car. My mom she had told us, she was like, yeah, I was actually there, and I heard you screaming.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, how embarrassing.
Your mom's in sunglasses and a hoodie in the back.
Yeah, laughing and pointing.
What a loser.
Right. That's where we're going with that. A loser. No, but that's what I'm saying. It was scary to me.
Yeah.
That really was a good scary movie, and it's been so long since I've seen a good scary movie like that.
Yeah.
Aside from that, though, I think
real fast before, that was the one where the pastor was like faking the exorcisms, and then he showed up to it's like a farmhouse, right? And then, or am I thinking of another one? And then it ends up being real and everything.
I don't remember the pastor faking.
It was like at the beginning.
But she did. They did live in a farmhouse. Yes.
Okay.
And they were in trial for her death. Okay. And they were suing The Exorcist.
Okay, never mind.
And no, they were suing the doctor or something like that.
Okay, never mind. I'm not thinking of the same movie. I don't know which one I'm thinking of, but I remember.
I don't know what you're thinking of.
It was one the pastor was like pretending to do these exorcisms so he
Are
can
you talking
charge.
about the Warrens?
No, leave them alone. They've been through enough.
Nothing. They're so discredited now. It makes me sad.
Are they?
They're making but they faked so many things. Ed Warren was cheating on his wife with a 16-year-old.
That's a different issue. The demons don't care.
What demons? They faked a lot of their stuff. Did
Anyways,
you know that? There was an exorcist. There was a documentary about it.
An exorcism. I just remember people legitimately got up and they booed. And they walked out of the theater.
Oh, yeah, no, it definitely wasn't that one.
Yeah, that's why I was going to be like, oh my God, I'm so surprised. Because, like, that one, like, I thought it was fine. Like, I didn't think it was a big deal.
The Exorcism of Emily Rose was a good movie.
I got to figure out which one it was.
It's a good one.
Or Exorcism of Molly something is the one I'm thinking of. Her name was Molly. Molly, if you're out there.
Molly, if you're out there, reach out to us. 1-800-555.
555.
Aside from The Exorcism of Emily Rose, I think the Insidious movies were so good.
Really?
Yeah, I personally enjoyed the Insidious movies. I thought they were really good, and I think, they were such simple, scary movies, but I enjoyed them.
I think they were well done, and I like the concept, but I don't think they were all that scary.
The guy with the red face?
I was not in any way scared by that.
Chilled me to my bones.
I know so many people
Chilled me.
talk about that scene
To my bones.
that it's like, oh my God, like that's crazy, and like it really got me. I remember watching it and just be like, oh.
No.
It just looks like a guy with makeup on.
No, literally how I felt in that moment, Jason, like somebody had just like this, just these two fingers, and grabbed me right here in my jugular and just squeezed it. When I saw that, I was, the fear that was shot into me.
Nope.
Do I have a double chin? That's gross.
Oh my God.
That's the only thing keeping me from dying. I don't want people to see me like this, so it doesn't have a double chin. God, I can't die right now. I'm still too overweight.
Oh, give me at least 3 more months, and we'll get to the goal weight for the casket.
I promise, Lord, I'm getting surgery soon. Then you can kill me.
Get my casket body.
Let me get my casket body ready.
Oh my God.
What's your least favorite scary movie?
Ooh, that's good. Ooh, I gotta think about that. Do you have one?
I do have one.
Okay, go ahead.
Hereditary.
I've never seen it. I've heard amazing things about it.
It's not a bad movie. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. It's not a bad movie in the slightest, but it's my least scary movie because it's not scary. And I think I say it's my least because I felt, and I think I probably looking back, it's probably was their intention. I felt so uncomfortable the whole movie. A feeling of uneasiness, of uncomfortableness, of just like, whoa. Yeah. And I think that's why it's my least favorite scary movie. Because it wasn't scary, but man, did I feel uncomfortable watching it.
I think in the same way that you felt about Hereditary, did you ever watch Midsommar? Or... Okay, yeah.
Yes, my white Valentino. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I felt watching Hereditary.
Okay, I think that's mine. Or The Green Inferno.
I never watched that one.
No, it was very that vibe. Where it was like kind of uncomfortable, touristy kind of people end up like in the woods in a situation they don't want to be in, and then they get like taken. And it's like they just show a lot in The Green Inferno.
Though.
Yeah.
Midsommar was crazy. The rock scene.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
No, okay.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah. So those are least favorite. No.
So anyways, back to what we were saying. The MTV Awards got canceled.
Yeah. Cut the camera. We're starting over again.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome back to our scary movie review.
Steering away from movie media,
Mm-hmm.
let's go into the current media news that's happening, did you hear that they just had the new coronation to crown the king of
I
England?
did see that, and you want to know why I seen that? Because I seen a clip.
Okay.
I should probably be more caught up on these things, but I seen that there was a clip of Katy Perry searching for a seat because I guess she was performing there.
Yeah, I did hear that Katy Perry was at the coronation.
She was trying her best to find a seat, and she couldn't. But could you imagine being Katy Perry, and you go over to the UK, and like nobody gives a shit.
But of all people,
I
don't get me. I love Katy Perry.
Yeah, but
I
why
love
did she
Katy Perry.
perform Roar?
But of all people, to perform at the coronation,
She performed Roar
But
at the coronation.
but to have a
Coronation.
performance at the coronation,
Coronation.
it,
yeah.
I get like the new. I guess it's kind of like announcing the new president, like
Yeah.
Beyonce sang, but she didn't perform.
Yeah.
She sang a ballad. But they're not us. I feel like they're more proper, you know, at the
100%.
UK, and to have a performance at
They
a
did. I think
coronation.
they did like 2 or 3 different performances. I don't remember who the other people were, but I know Katy Perry was one of them.
Did she do good? She sang Roar.
Yeah, she sang Roar.
Okay, I will admit I didn't watch the coronation for reasons that I will get
Yeah.
into, but I did not know that she performed
Yeah,
Roar.
I don't remember who else was there, but apparently they have a couple different like performances by people.
Interesting.
I think. I wish I could remember.
Queen
who it is.
Elizabeth is spinning in her grave right now.
Oh my God, she is roaring in her grave right now. She is working in her grave right now. Honestly,
Duck walking.
she is living. Oh wait, no, she's not. Sorry. Go ahead. So you said you didn't want to watch it for certain reasons. Why? What were those reasons?
Poor Elizabeth.
She was.
Is it? No, it's not poor Elizabeth.
She was not a good person.
Listen, yes, I did not watch the coronation because I do not agree with Charles and Camilla.
Not in the slightest.
I don't care for them. I never will. Charles is a cheater. Camilla is a bitch.
Amen.
She had a smirk. The moment they put a crown on her head, she smirked like this.
Yeah, she's queen now.
Yeah, the comments are like short live the queen. Never Camilla, forever Diana. Listen.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say something that's controversial.
Okay.
That a lot of people may or may not agree with. But I believe that Diana's murder. Oh, I'm sorry. I believe that Diana's death was planned.
Okay.
I don't think that it was an accidental death. I don't think that it was a crash that couldn't have been avoided.
Yeah. There was too many things that lined up.
Yeah.
With that. That
I think the queen had her murdered. I think the royal family had connections that made things happen. And unfortunately, Diana was the target of that.
Yeah. She was doing too many things too radically for them.
Too publicly.
Yeah. For them to be able to keep up, because I think they wanted to keep everything where they are royalty and they're untouchable.
Right, but
and not relatable at that
exactly.
point. And she was bringing humanity into the
and being
the palace.
part of the royal family, there's so many rules and regulations you have to follow, and she was breaking those borders.
Yeah.
Which is another reason, along with that same reasoning, why they didn't care for Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
A lot of people said that Meghan Markle and Diana had a lot of things in common.
Yeah. Did you see that she didn't go to the
Like, good for her. I wouldn't have gone either.
Yeah.
But I think that personality, being so personable, that's what they were talking about, and they didn't like it.
No, not in the
There's
slightest.
pictures of Diana shaking the hands of the man who had AIDS. That was unheard of at the time. Unheard of, and it was such a big thing. You know, she loved being with the people. She showed off her body. She did things that you weren't supposed to do. And Elizabeth had her murdered. I don't care what. I will live by that statement.
Yeah.
There was a document. I watch a lot of documentaries now.
Apparently.
Yeah, I never really realized. But there was a documentary I was watching, and Harry and Andrew were talking about their mom. Right, they're brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Harry and Andrew were talking about their mom and the accident. And they couldn't say it. But what they were saying and how they were saying it 100% alluded to they agree with they think their mom was murdered.
Yeah, didn't he say it in like the Oprah interview that he thought that there was foul play?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He agreed. Because I mean, realistically, once again, I said the fact that like things just line up too perfectly.
Yeah.
For that not to be planned.
Yes, and I will say that I agree with the comment. Long live Diana.
Yeah.
Diana was cheated out of so many things, and she would have made an amazing queen.
Mm-hmm. Who knows where we'd be now?
And Charles was a dick for cheating on her with Camilla. And I'm glad that Diana wore her revenge black dress when she wore it, because when Camilla tried to wear the same revenge black dress, she looked like a dumb hoe. And I wish the royal family would come for me for that.
And honestly, if they break down the door right now, the British guards.
Down on the floor! Down on the floor!
But, like, the fact that, like, he didn't even get the crown until he's this old. He's got maybe another 10 years.
Jason, bitter people live long. The queen was 99 years old.
How old is Charles?
I don't know. Oh. Not 99. I don't know.
I don't know. I just trying to have conversation. You looked at me like I was stupid. I don't fucking know. The hell? Anyways, okay, never mind.
No, he's up there, obviously. She was 99, so he has to be, what, in his 70s?
I would bet.
Late 70s, early 80s?
Yeah, it's not unheard of for people like that to, you know, in a moment.
Listen, I just hope... Okay, this is going to sound bad. I don't hope that Camilla is gone before that happens. I'm not saying I hope she dies, because that's fucking rude as shit. I'm not that mean. But I hope that when he does pass, she's not able to take the crown as queen.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it should go to one of the kids.
It would go to Andrew because he's the oldest.
Yeah.
Right? Andrew's older than Harry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it sucks because I don't really like Kate Hudson either. She's pretentious and stuck up.
Kate Middleton, he means.
Shit! Every time!
Kate Hudson is the actress.
I love Kate Hudson. I hate Kate Middleton.
That's funny. That's staying in.
People are going to know I'm dumb.
Oh.
But yes, I don't care for Kate Middleton.
Yeah.
I feel like she's fake. I feel like she's stuck up, and she didn't stand up for her newfound sister-in-law, Meghan Markle, when everybody was going against her.
See, yes.
And I'm glad that her and Harry are not. They decided to step down from the royal family and live their lives as them. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, I agree with you based on the way that the media portrays it. But I also am on board with the fact that there is so much more to the story than we will ever understand.
Of course.
So
I'm not saying there's not.
That's what I mean. Yes, from what we see, no, I don't like her.
Yeah.
I think she's awful. But I get that the amount of pressure and everything that she's put under, especially being previously in the family, and then now Meghan Markle's coming in and like trying to like not associate too much because of all the backlash that she was getting for now joining the family, that like I feel like she was trying to walk a line. And
Meghan Markle was just trying to be herself, and she got ostracized for it because she was doing things that were not acceptable in the royal family's eyes.
Yeah.
And I applaud Harry for choosing his wife and choosing their relationship and their life together over choosing what his family says that he's supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. And he decided to lose everything to stay with his person. And I give you props, Harry. Harry for the win. And Harry's sexy as shit.
Oh, I know.
Harry is so attractive.
Honestly, Andrew who? When you see Harry?
Exactly. Because Andrew's hairline is back here.
Did you see when he how he talked about his penis in his book?
Oh, we got frostbite or something like that?
Yeah. But like that clip was going around
TikTok.
Yeah, and he was just, I felt a sensation, and I remember thinking like, what is this? Like, why is he just talking about it? And then
it was
realized
frostbite, right?
Yeah, it was. But I was out of context for the longest time, and then I realized it was part of his audiobook.
When something's frostbitten, like it gets removed. Like, can you not come back from frostbite?
Yeah, once it's completely frostbitten, then yeah.
So does it not have a penis anymore?
I think it's just a tip of it. So like, I think like he still has one there, but it's.
Can you get penis repair surgery?
I mean, I'm guessing there's like stem cell research and stuff that they can probably regenerate some like.
Kennedy, call the penis doctor.
Oh my god.
I need a 10-incher stat.
Right now.
That's what stat
I got
means.
plans tonight.
That's what stat. Tonight?
Shut up.
What?
What's funny is that I feel like we look at people like from like the UK as like so proper.
Structured.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
put together because there's this like hierarchy of the way that they run their society and all that. But like
Because we had a society that chose Trump as their leader.
Trump and the fact that we align ourselves with things just based off of their support for things. So like the whole Bud Light thing.
Oh yeah.
Where they're like, oh, just because they put pride things and they partnered with Dylan Mulvaney,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden people are, I'm not drinking this beer no more, and they like shoot it with a shotgun.
There's so many videos I've seen on TikTok as well where like this macho man like, I'll take a pack of Bud Light. And then they switches to another scene, and it's like they walk up to the guy drinking, and he's like, "Oh my god!" And he's like dressed as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't understand how just because a brand is showing that they are accepting and an ally of someone in the LGBTQI plus community, then makes it, oh, I can't drink, that's gay.
Yeah, it's,
You know?
it's wild to me that like people also they jump on the bandwagon and
Yeah.
they just assume that they understand the entire story
Right.
because so many of these TikToks they're throwing out their Bud Light and grabbing Coors.
Yeah.
And then people are pulling up receipts where they're like, oh well, they've actually did like a pride campaign for the last like 5 years. So
That's what I'm saying. It's just for the sheer fact of saying I hate gay people.
yeah,
That's what that is.
they are just trying to make a statement, and
Mhm.
and that's it. And it's in the same way that the whole Trump movement was. It was
Yeah.
just be as loud as possible,
Yeah.
and offer as much shock value as possible. And it was like, what could you say that's just gonna be like, oh, well, I believe in this, I believe in that, and you just want to be able to say it.
Yeah.
And like, it's annoying because like brands like that should be able to do that without fear of any sort of repercussions. And like my fear is that it's going to stop them from partnering with people in the future.
Oh, 100%. But just in general, there's, and I think it comes from, everything's divided.
Mm-hmm.
It's either for men or it's for women. And it could be the same product. They have razors for men, they have razors for women.
Mm-hmm. What is
They
it,
have shampoo for men, they have shampoo for women. They have butt wipe for men, they have butt wipes for women. Why do I need a separate butt wipe?
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm
the,
saying?
the pink tax, I think, right? The women's stuff is always
Pink.
priced a little bit higher.
Right.
And
Oh.
it's because it's always just like, oh, made for more feminine hands, and it's a pen.
Yeah.
Like, calm down. You can't
From
hold.
Bic? Why
Yeah.
do I need a feminine Bic pen?
I don't understand. You made
a
it
pen's
pink.
a pen.
But yeah, I feel like that's so annoying.
And it's everything though. Everything for females either pink, purple, some kind of feminine color.
Yeah.
And then men black, cobalt blue,
Yeah. Or like at that
lightning
point,
strike yellow.
at that point they're just the standard pens. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Just a black pen.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh well, that one's made for men and for everyone. And then all of a sudden, like, but the women's pen, look, it's curvy right here.
Right,
And, like,
but that's what I'm saying. So when something like Bud Light is now partnering with somebody who is of the LGBTQIA plus community, oh, it's not that's for gay people.
yeah,
You know,
I
it's like,
can't
oh,
do
I
that.
can't accept that.
Yeah.
It's either supposed to be for men or women, and Bud Light's for men. You're gonna
Mhm.
support somebody who's gay, you know, and
Yeah.
so it just shows how much bigotry is still left in our world and in our country, and
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
As much as we're taking steps forward for Bud Light to even partner with Dylan
Yeah.
is like awesome, but just to see all of the people come out of the woodworks to try
And they're amazing,
Yeah.
Dylan.
yeah,
Like the stuff that they talk about and how they present themselves and just everything is just
such like a kind person.
yes.
It's wild to me.
Even with all the hate that's being pushed out.
Yeah. Like to just be like, I see why you don't like me and I still love you though.
Yep. You got to kill him with kindness.
Yeah.
You got to
100%.
kill him with kindness. That's,
And that's what
you
Dylan
know,
does.
years ago, I'll have a story about that. Years ago, I was young. I think I was maybe in my teens still. I think I was in my teens still. And I went to a Walgreens. And this Walgreens was by my house. It's a local Walgreens, normal Walgreens. Anyways, one of the women who were behind the counter, I was in her line, so the cashier, right? The guy in front of me was so mean to her. He was so rude. Come on, hurry up. I'm trying to leave. Like, you're taking so long, blah, blah. She was so mean. And I remember thinking, like, man, this guy's so rude for nothing. Like, why is he, doesn't make no sense. And she was so nice. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. You have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope to see you back soon, blah, blah, blah. So then when it was my turn, I was like, oh, man, like that. I'm so sorry that man was like that. And that's her message was, she knows, you know what? I've worked here for so many years, and there's people who come in who are so rude all the time for no reason. And when they're rude to me, I'm just 10 times nicer to them.
Yeah.
If for every mean word they say to me, I'll say 5 nice words back. Because there's no reason in this world to battle hate with hate.
Yeah, majority of the time, people are just looking for a reaction to be able to add fuel to the fire, so that way it gives them a justified reason to continue their behavior.
Yeah, and that message and what she said really stayed with me for all these years. Kill them with kindness. For every bad word you hear, say a good word back. Mm-hmm. It's not easy, I will say, but I really do try to live by that because the world needs more kind people.
Yeah. Amen.
Yeah. And on that note, we're going to head out to the MTV Awards.
Oh wait. No, we're not.
I forgot.
We stand with the writers.
We're allies.
Yeah. Duck walking in front of them. Yeah, we talked about a lot this episode, actually. To be honest, I want to see nothing but more scary movies coming into the theaters.
I want to see more good scary movies.
Yeah.
I need a scary movie to make me so scared that I have to come home and watch cartoons before I go to bed. I want to have to sleep with my light on so that I don't get taken by the boogeyman.
You know what they should do? Just make a scary movie based off of Prince Charles. Oh, I'm sorry, King Charles now, I guess. So, that...
Short live the king.
Jump scare. So we're going to go ahead and head out. Probably go get some food because I'm starving. You starving?
Castanedas?
Castanedas. They don't get this promo.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Sponsor the episode and we'll shout you out. But
somebody sponsor us, please, because it is not cheap.
I'll take a hay penny and a hug.
How much is a hay penny?
In this economy?
I can't even afford a hay penny.
All right. Well, we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.